gonna get going here. Just a moment. Just a moment. The problem is what I want to do. Yo, what's up, B Concord? Let's go. Let's go. Okay, looks like that's good. Problem is, I want to figure out where my link is. I want to share my link. There. Share my link. Good. Okay. That's so funny. We're going to get this started here in just a minute. Just a moment. Oh, round one is currently happening. Good evening, Krebs. How are you? All right. Cheering on my man Zoich. I love Zoich. I love Zoich. Absolutely love Zoich. Ready? I hope I hope that words on stream actually works, because I don't know, for those who weren't here last night, or not last night, last time I did a stream, words on stream just didn't work. It was really weird. It was really weird. I'm gonna post this in the Dark Force. How you doing, my man? Good to see you. I was just telling the homies that I'm just really hoping that the stream works. Just kind of hoping that works. It looks like Blizz and Zoich are 1-1, and it is about time to start the second round. So I'm gonna click start, and I'm gonna hope that this happens. It's not working. Why isn't it working? You see that I'm clicking start, right? I don't know. Waiting for the host to start. Start it. Start. Words, please. I don't. This is high key. This is high key embarrassing. I don't understand. Unplug and plug it back in. Honestly, let me just. I'm actually just gonna do that. We're gonna try. All right. I'm gonna give this one more shot. Leave this YouTube. My account. Continue. All right, let's start. Copy link. Come back here. How's the steak, Krebs? Very fitting to have the neuron background. Listen. Okay, we're gonna try this again. I don't access. Work. What a tragedy. But what is not a tragedy is that we are about ready for round two anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and get this all set up in just a moment. We're going to end this round. We're going to go ahead and pair the next round. And I'm going to let the group know round two pairings are up. runes. All right, so I'm gonna pull. So I'm gonna pull up the pairings. Kamikaze Kid with the buy. Alrighty. TV time. The words on stream wants me to cover the tour. It's true. Words on stream wants me to cover the tour. So I'm gonna get some of the standings up here in a moment. We have Rainmaker versus Yan. Actually, hold on. SD solo casting. Tour standings. Here we go. Let's change this. To be this. And I think this will work here. Yeah, there we go. Check it out. I remember how to do this. This is good. Here are our standings for round number 2 of Swiss. We have Rainmaker versus Yan Okan, a last-minute entry into the event. Very exciting. We have Zoich versus Rasa Rhythm. And Corrupted One versus Swamp. Eliki against Choco Pow, J-Dog, and Alpha Storm. And then Blizz versus How to Breath. Granted, they did say they spelled it that way on purpose, so I don't know if it actually is meant to be how to breathe, but just spelled that way. I should probably ask him. I should probably ask him that. And then Kamikaze Kid gonna take a little break. Kamikaze Kid gonna take a little break. In case anyone was wondering, I've been working on a very large Lego Mario. We're gonna Lego Mario. This total thing is about 2,500 pieces, so I'm filled with regret. But it's cool. I like him. It is cool. Good evening, Up Smash. Good to see you. For those who are wondering, I was a little bit late starting the tournament because I lied to Bauer Mom. I don't recommend that, lying to your significant other. But I was gonna pick her up dinner, and she messages me and she goes, "Oh no, wait, it's Thursday. You have the stream. You can't pick me up dinner." And I just, knowing full well I would not have time, I looked her in her eyes and I said, "I have time to get you dinner. I will do it." So, oops. I did get her dinner, but I was a little bit late starting up the bracket, so that's my bad. That's my bad. So we have a taco place nearby that does a really good job of doing tacos. This is very exciting. Very exciting for us. So I'm gonna jump in the Discord here. Hype teams on both sides. Okay, we do have one from Swamp here. Let me. Hold on. I'm trying to get this to work. Okay, let me get this open. Okay, Showdown solo casting. Good. This is round 2 Swiss. Let me get my. I think it's this page. Oh, look how good that just came in. Awesome. All right, so we're on game 1, an alt account, which is Corrupted One. This is Yeetoweet in the bottom left, and we have Swamp on the upper right. This is game number 1. We're just in time to see. Annihilate. Wow, on the double protect, Swamp opts to Drain Punch their own Rillaboom. That is 5-head gaming. That is 5-head gaming. I wonder if that is going to be enough. Going for the protect. There is still a lot to be desired here, but now Yeet's Tailwind is going to go down. Bleakwind, Storm, and Close Combat are going to do just a little bit, and we're going to see if this Rage Fist does enough. Notably not going for the Drain Punch. Straight for a Rage Fist. Probably another protect from the Annihilate, but we're going to see Bleakwind go into that. And honestly, it looks like that self-drain punch is exactly what Swamp needed in order to win that first game. Extremely clever on the Swamp. Game 2 going to be starting here in just a moment. Let me get my little match score here. Let's see. Eat 0 versus Swamp 1. There. I think that is how it should look. Sweet. We got him. All right. Going into game 2. Oh, wow. And I also realized that as a spectator, it's showing me the open team sheets too, which is extremely cool. Love to see that. All right, let's see. All right, Yeet is going to open with Chimpao Monkey Dory. I don't know if this is what he did last time because I didn't see it last time. Versus Tyranitar, Hisui, and Arcanine. Actually, both players have really heat teams. Like, I love it. Up Smash I says, I've given up on the ape. You really hate to see it. Aw. But, I mean, Swamp is up 1 right now with the ape. So, we're gonna see what happens here. It looks like oh, nope, just kidding. Swapping for the Ogerpon and a Protect on the Chimpao. Using this first turn to maybe pivot into a better position. Ogerpon not super appreciating the double rock slides there, but Chimpao is, I mean, down in Intimidate, but it looked like he was maybe attempting to get into a better position, but it didn't quite work out the way that he wanted, especially with both Pokemon going after their rock slides. Ooh, Clefairy comes in. Tyranitar switching to a Psychic type. I've never seen anything like this before. Oh, Chimpao going down quite handily to that rock slide. Swamp was able to maintain a really good position. It looked like Yeet was trying to maybe pivot, try and position himself a little better on that turn 1, and it looks like it didn't really pan out. By no means is he out of it, but it is definitely an uphill battle at this point. I have a horchata, and that drink is great because it's like a milkshake, but it doesn't make me poop like a milkshake does. All right, Sludge Bomb on the Clefairy is going to be quite enough. Very good play, good Terra by Yeet. Pokemon count back 3-3. Let's see if Yeet can continue to make up lost ground from that first turn. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. All right, Yeet just going to go ahead and get that Tailwind up. Rock Slide is enough to pick off the Torn, so Torn did exactly a Tailwind. So we're going to see if that is good enough for Yeet to bring this back. Has 2 very, very injured Pokemon, so I don't know if it's going to be enough. Yeet's Ogerpon does have Horn Leech, so I figure that is probably what he's going to be going for, just to... Oh, nope, we're gonna Spiky Shield. Gonna get some bravery on there. Getting the poison on Tyranitar, pretty nice, but perhaps too little, too late. The Sandstorm does subside, so Yeet has exactly 1 more turn to try and make something happen with this Ogerpon. I don't know if he's gonna go for a Drain Punch, or sorry, not a Drain Punch, a Horn Leech into either of the slots. The Annihilate is Terra Fire, so that would resist the Horn Leech quite well, but the Tyranitar is the one that did the Terra already. Arcanine comes out, and oh, okay, it looked like Ogerpon was starting to. It looked like Ogerpon was starting to come back. Titanic Michael Ranix coming back. Oh, cool. I was looking for teams to steal. Well, you picked a very good round to go for that. Is indeed over. Swamp did take this one over Yeet. So Swamp will go up to 2-2. Yeet will drop to 1-1. And in the meantime, Eliki has defeated Chocopao, going up to 2-0. And that is it. We have Ross is up 1 game over Zoich. Swamp with the GGs. Yes, was very neat. I came in right when you drain punched your Rillaboom, and that just looked so clutch. It looked so very clutch. I enjoyed it quite a lot. Now let's go back and see. That is the feature for this round. Looks like I was losing bitrate for a moment, but not anymore. Yeah, I loved it because the fake out really encourages the double protect. And it's also extra funny for me to me because like you could also just bulk up in that position, but nah, the drain punch. Because he was low on health. I mean, you do need that back. But that was cool. Like both of you are running really interesting teams, so you'll love to see it. Yeet says, yeah, it was very clutch. Let's not talk about how I confused my type chart game 2 with the Sludge Bomb into Psychic T-Tar. Yeah. It looked like Ogre Palm was starting to come back, but it did not. Yeah, that's fair. Need the HP. Need that HP. Got some smooth tunes. This is not even my. There we go. Hatchapee. Krebs, is this a joke of yours that I don't get? Oh, HP. He's saying HP. That's what he's saying. The HP. One of my... That's how you say it in British. HP. That's true. It's true. One of my childhood friends used to say HPs, which, like, I guess is correct, but it sounds weird. Tuesday and it. Now my chat has gone British, or should I say British? There's no T in the middle of British. It's Friday, isn't it? Oh my goodness. This is the second round of 5 Swiss round Friday. Second round of 5 Swiss rounds. They're going to be taking place, and then a cut to top 4. That's a top 4. I'm gonna see. They can't say T because we threw it all in the ocean. That's funny. That's funny. Let's see. Let's go. All right. We don't need this. We don't need that. We don't need that either, I don't think. All right. Trying to find my window here. I think I just like shut down everything that I could have used to manage the tournament. Oh my goodness. I hope y'all are having a good evening. Can I get some more HPs? Some more HPs. I regret bringing this up, but it's okay. It's okay. Golly, there are 9 people with iron hands. 9 people with iron hands in this event. Single... Oh, I know who's got all these Pokemon. All right. Oh, there's an Empoleon tonight. Sableye. I think that's our good buddy Kamikaze Kid, Dark Force. Excellent. I should be, hold on. I should be showing you all these stats. Here, let me Give me a moment, please. Give me a moment, please. Here, let's copy. Paste. No, that's not it. I don't want that. So annoyed. The only person using Pokemon that starts with the letter M. Ooh, Midkidori. Uh-oh, Savage. Savage. So let me change this to say to be the metagame. Okay, so this is really interesting. This is the metagame for PAHT 19. This is what people have on their teams. Obviously the Ogerpon is not distinguished by types. Ooh, Stinky Monkey. Stinky Monkey. Oh my goodness. Everyone's slandering Monkey Dory, and Yeet is very sad. Yeet is very sad. But, okay. We have potentially a game here. Krebs will show me one. Oh, ready for game 3. No! Krebs! Krebs! Give me the game 3. Hold on. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find this game. There we go. Which one is it? All right. All right, this is game 3, Zoich versus Rossarhythm. Rossarhythm. Let's go back here. Gonna change the match score here. Match score. All right, so Ross and Zoich are both 1-1 here. Rossarhythm and Zoich. All right, Staraptor for Rigoroth. We got two dozos. All right. We got a very exciting look up here. Staraptor going for that close combat, and the Woodhammer gets a critical hit. Takes out the Farigiraf. Oh, and a Heat Wave on the Staraptor. No doubt. Extremely tough for Zoich probably to... Oh, excuse me. It's going to be tough for Zoich to bring this back, but we will see. Michael says, I want to hatch a Leaf Monkey, but I also want to build a team and grind cart this weekend. It's true. It is true. Zoich absolutely has his work cut out for him if he wants to make something happen. Swamp says, surely Zoich just loses. I'm inclined to agree, but I mean, if there's any Pokemon to be against the world, it is indeed Iron Hands. Heatran blocking that fake out, and Ursaluna actually going okay with the Grassy Glide. A good choice on the Terra for that Ursaluna. So Zoich is making the most of it. I would say he is very much on the back foot, but not out just yet, especially because both of Ross's lead Pokemon are somewhat injured. Krebs says, bro, I built this team. I know the draft takes that at -1. Swamp, I can't wait for Hands to set TR so Ursaluna can sweep. Can you imagine if Iron Hands got Trick Room? That'd be so gross. Oh my goodness. And Ursaluna protecting itself so Iron Hands can get after the would-be offenders here. Krebs is on the up and up. However, Rossarhythm has an Iron Hands of his own. And this is certainly going to put a dent in Zoich's plans, especially because that Ursaluna has just protected. Wide open to an assault. Priority moves, a real ability, and Trick Room. What it doesn't get. Yup. All right, Rillaboom going for the grass type. Ursaluna tries to protect again. Is able to survive the hit. But unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be of much consequence. Ursaluna is going to go down, and so it is indeed Iron Hands against Iron Hands and Ogerpon. So let's go back up here. Most notably, Ross's Iron Hands is Assault Vest. Oh, actually, they're both Assault Vest. They are both Assault Vest, both with Drain Punch. So this could be interesting. Crit Drain Punches might make somewhat of a bit of difference. We'll have to see how this plays out. Obviously, it's hold on, Fake Out Wall Charge. Ooh, Ivy Cudgel does a lot. That may just be it. Yes. Zoich is Intimidate, Parting Shot, Hands when. Swamp has the most unhinged ideas. Ross is going to take this one 2-1. 2-1. And Zoich is going to go up. Sorry, not Zoich. Ross is going to go up. Pairings over here, and that is going to wrap up the rounds. Let me get over to my my other tab that has the important buttons on it. All right, let's end the rounds. Prepare the next rounds. All right, this is it. Gonna notify the Discord. Let them know round 3 pairings are up. Have at it, my friends. Have at it. All right, so let's hop back over and see where the pairings are at. I think if I refresh this, can I refresh this? Ooh, yes, I can. I can just do it right there. Sweet. So at the top tables, we have Eliki, Swamp, Yin, Okan, and Rasa Rhythm, who we just saw. All in the 2-0 positions. We have Blizz versus Kamikaze Kid, Yeet, that's Corrupted One, at Rainmaker, Zoich and Alpha Storm, all at the 1-1, and we have J-Dog and Choco Pow fighting at 0-2 apiece. And How to Breathe, picking up the bye. Gonna take a break. All right, let's see. Back up there. Checking in. All right, we got no matches yet for feature. I imagine players are just getting connected right now. Let's see. Gonna short bathroom break. And I'm going to mute. I'm gonna mute myself. I name my Chien Pao Kung Pao Chien. That is you, dog. In case anyone missed that, I almost sat on the arm of my office chair and just flipped it. So that would have been just terrible. That would have been just terrible. All right, we have Swamp and Kamikaze Kid and Yeet that are all putting up their matches. We have not seen Kamikaze Kid play yet, so I'm going to go ahead and prioritize the game that he is giving us. I'm gonna go ahead and get right over here, and this is gonna be Blizz. Blizz versus Chaotic Rouse. This is Kamikaze Kid. Both are currently 1-1 here in the event thus far. This is round 3 Swiss. I need to change that. Good. Cool beans. All right. Blizz versus Chaotic Rouse. Kamikaze Kid's got a sweet looking team there. Love to see the very interesting stuff. All right, I am heckling Krebs for reasons. All right, so we have Hisui and Lilligant and Sableye from Kamikaze Kid versus the Chi-Yu Flutter. Now, Kamikaze Kid has some options here for how to counter this, but we will just have to see. We'll have to see how this goes. We'll have to see how this goes. Timothy says, yo, watching from phone, so can't comment much, but just wanted to say hi. Tim, I am so glad to see you. That is awesome. I'm glad you're here. I hope you're having fun. We've got, oh, woo! The Sableye just clutching it out, barely is able to set gravity. Is able to set gravity for the benefit of the team. I wonder what are we trying to do with? He's gonna have to tell me what we're trying to do for that later. Oh, Quash and Leaf Blade gonna get some out there. Okay, Sableye got gravity set, and it looks like it didn't. Maybe save a life, exactly. I'll try and sneak by a camera in Toronto this weekend. Yes, please do it. That'd be so cool. All right, so Kamikaze Kid is down 1 Sableye so far. Down 1 Sableye so far. Blizz has already used his Terra on Chi-Yu, attempting to dodge that fake out. Fluttermane looks like it is going to continue dropping those icy winds. And Blizz is going to just tack on some more damage. Notably, oh no, it's not choiced, it's booster energy we saw because of the speed, not the gravity sleep powder. Well, that's the thing, Krebs. The Hisui and Lilligant does not have sleep powder. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Armadidi! Kamikaze Kid has Armadidi in the back against the Flutterfish. Unfortunately for Kamikaze Kid, Trick Room is not up, so this is going to be somewhat tough, I feel. Icy Wind doing a lot of damage, and Dark Pulse is going to be enough to wrap up the Armarouge, and it'll just be curtains there for Kamikaze Kid. Unfortunately, just folded a little bit under the pressure. But that is only the first game. This is only the first game. Blizz is up 1. And we are going to head on back for game number 2. Chi-Yu is the Armadidi counter. Chi-Yu is the Armadidi counter. So, Kamikaze Kid going to probably make some adjustments here for game 2. Unfortunately, his Pokemon didn't appear to do much, so I don't know if he's going to make a slight adjustment or if he's going to make an extreme adjustment. We will see. people. All right. All right. We have Kamikaze Kid opting for a slight adjustment, going to have Roaring Moon in front instead of the Sableye. Blizz going for the same Flutterfish lead. I could not think of the combo name because I am a ding dong. That's okay. But that's okay. All right, Kamikaze Kid pulling for the Empoleon. Ooh, and gets the competitive from the Lando switch. Very good switch by Kamikaze Kid. And, oh my gosh. Woo, and in the Icy Wind. Empoleon immediately going absolutely ham. Hopefully, Chaotic Rouse will be able to protect it. It did get a speed drop. So, it is in... It's in a bit of a spot, but it has 3 times its special attack. Very amazing. Go back to the Bell Factory if you want to be such a ding-dong. Listen. Alright, Empoleon going for the water type. Roaring Moon goes down immediately. Stomping Tantrum, not enough. Icy Wind gonna clutch out some really good damage. Kamikaze Kid in a great position now for game 2 with that brilliant turn 1 switch. Offering him a very good advantage. Good use of Terra. But we have a Chi-Yu here. So that is very scary. That is very scary. With Empoleon a little bit slower, it's in a spot. That's what I'll say. It's in a spot. It is holding a Citrus Berry, unfortunately, just out of range of being able to use it. So I wonder what Lilligant is going to do here to perhaps support the Empoleon, or if it's just going to go down without being able to do anything. Pokemon count is 3 and 3. Ooh. Blizz is committing to the bit, uses Icy Wind, but it activates the... Oh my goodness! Empoleon! Empoleon lives for the Citrus Berry and the Water... Oh my gosh. The most clutch Empoleon ever. Absolutely amazing. Pokemon count 2 to 3. Empoleon has maybe one more attack in it, maybe not. Fake Out coming through and Moonblast, but obviously Kamikaze Kid wanted to dodge the Fake Out. He wants Blizz to have to commit to a real attack in order to eliminate this Empoleon. Now, notably, Fluttermane should go first, but Empoleon would go before Iron Hands. So... Oh no, maybe not. Empoleon's only half speed. Never mind. Empoleon probably does not get another attack out of this, but we'll see. That's the fun thing about Pokemon. You just never really know what's gonna happen. Just never really know. All right, Shadow Ball into Empoleon, bringing it down. The Leaf Blade is going to get the revenge kill here, so it's Iron Hands against the World, and by the World, I really just mean Armarouge. But Blizz is going to go ahead and just forfeit right there and give the win to Kamikaze Kid, and they are going to go to game number 3. Went much better for Kamikaze Kid that time. Now, the question is, will Kamikaze Kid be able to repeat that success that gave him victory? Yeah, what a thrill ride, exactly. See if Kamikaze Kid can repeat the success that he had in game number 2. Ooh-wee. Game 3 is starting. Let's see where the other players are at right now. Eliki defeated Swamp, going up to 3-0. Yan and Rasa Rhythm are still there. Kamikaze Kid and Blizz are on game 3, as we know. Rainmaker defeated Yeet, goes up 2-1. Zoich is up 1 game over Alpha Storm thus far. I'm going to refresh this. Okay, stats are indeed the same. Ba-ba-ba. All right. Game 3 has not started just yet. Game 3 has not started just yet. Tab back to game 2. No, okay. Let's start the next match. Oops. There we go. All right. We have Blizz leading with Amoongus. The first time we've seen Amoongus this set. Blizz doing something just a touch different. A touch different. We have Iron Hands and Amoongus. First time not seeing the Flutterfish lead. So let's see. Protecting the correct target. And Roaring Moon going to bed. Amoongus doing its job. Now the question is, Iron Hands has a little bit of leeway. So what does Blizz's Iron Hands do here? It's -1 attack, so will he use the opportunity to switch? The answer is no, he's not going to do that. Drain Punch going to pick up a little bit of the health and clear Smog, apparently doing a fat stack of damage to Hisui and Lilligant. Didn't realize that was coming. Sometimes I wish we could get the Rocky double knockout ending. Oh, there's the funny mushroom. We're about to see some stuff. It is true. Blizz's Amoongus has Spore, Rage Powder, Pollen Puff, and Clear Smog. Iron Hand's going to survive barely, and Drain punches the Roaring Moon to get a little bit of that health back. Pollen Puff going to pick up the Hisui and Lilligant. Blizz making pretty good use of these sleep turns just to tack on damage. Didn't want to risk a pivot. And Amoongus putting in damage where you normally don't see it putting in that much. Now, Armarouge should theoretically be in a pretty good spot. An Expanding Force should deal tons of damage to both targets. This could be a potential NDD swap-in. Oh, no, it is not. Empoleon for Chi-Yu. Amoongus changing to a water type. Sporing the Roaring Moon. Both players thought something different was going to happen, I think. Both players thought something different was going to happen. But we see the star of the show, and we know now that Kamikaze Kid has Empoleon, Roaring Moon, and an Armadillo in the back. Roaring Moon is finally going to wake up in time to snarl and mitigate some of the damage that's going on here. Empoleon goes down enough just to eat the berry, but does flinch. Krebs says we might have a scoring issue in Table 5, so I'm not going to do commentary here. I am going to go to that match, but you can watch this game right here. Thank you so much, Krebs. Let me get right on that. All right. Krebs, thank you for notifying me. Request. I need to check. All right, let's go back to... All right, what do we got here? Blizz still has all 4 of his Pokemon. It looks like Armarouge is fallen asleep. And it is Empoleon and Armarouge against Blizz's team. We have 2 Water Terra Pokemon. Ooh! Armarouge going down to that Dark Pulse, but so does the Chi-Yu. Now it's Empoleon against the world. Thankfully, Iron Hands does not have a whole ton of health left. Just kidding. There's the Pollen Puff. There's the Pollen Puff, and it looks like, yes, is going to wrap it up. So Blizz is going to take the match. Very well played by both players. Very exciting. Set. Blizz is going to win that. So let's check on our standings here. It looks like Blizz is about to, yes, report over Kamikaze Kid here. And we are ready to start round number 4 tonight as soon as I get the correct tab open. As soon as I get the correct tab open on Limitless, we're going to be just so ready to go. We're going to be so ready to go. Let's refresh this. Round 4, let me notify the Discord that round 4 pairings are indeed up. Yeah, that was really exciting. That was exciting. All right. So here we go. We have Yan Okan versus Eliki VGC. There are 2 undefeated players left. We have 2 3-0s. The winner of this will certainly be solidifying their spot in Top Cut. Maybe. It's so funny because I said that we're going to go, or I think it was Krebs that suggested we go ahead and do 5 rounds in case people drop, and no one has dropped. We normally have drops by this point, so. Krebs says, my boys are playing. My boys are playing. Oh, Zoich and Swamp. Do you know Swamp? Do you know Swamp, Krebs? Team Krebs boys. Can we should get shirts for that for San Antonio. We should absolutely do that. Everyone has good vibes tonight. It's true. We got good vibes. Oh, VGC corner member. Okay. I am familiar. I'm familiar with Swamp. I see him on Twitter a lot. I see Swamp interacting on Twitter a lot. And so I know of them. I can get a link from Zoich? Yeah, for sure. I mean, if oh, hold on. We've got okay. Let's see. How to Breathe is playing Rainmaker. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna feature How to Breathe and Rainmaker because we haven't seen either of them play yet. So that's the match. That is the match that I'm going to get. That is the match that I'm gonna get this time. So let me grab that on the wrong window, but you know, that's okay. That's okay. Here we go. All right. Ooh, this is a slick team. I like this. Okay. This. Versus Rainmaker, and I have way too many characters here, so we're just gonna have to improvise on the size of the names here. Here we go. Oh, that'll fit barely. Good. And this is indeed round 4, Swiss. Round 4 Swiss. Rainmaker. And we are just in time. Oop. Chi-Yu for Rigaroff. I haven't seen that, but Rigaroff will be indeed good for blocking potential fake out. All right. Here we go. Okay. Looks like both players are struggling a bit with what they're gonna do. Ooh, the Heat Wave missing the Landorus, Stomping Tantrum. Woo! That was a whole lot of stuff. A healthy meta is the Landorus. That's funny. All right, very, very interesting turn there. Good Terra by Rainmaker in order to dodge that Drain Punch. Let's see, what do we got here? The Farigiraf has Imprisoned Trick Room. That's fun. Ooh, that Heat Wave packing a punch there. But Chi-Yu and Farigiraf just dealing up on the damage. We have Eiffel Tower, the Baxcalibur, and Hot Cheeto Girl, the Ogre Pawn. I love that. That's a fun nickname. That's a very fun nickname. Very interesting, this Chi-Yu Farigiraf. I've never seen this. I've never seen this. This is very neat. This is why I love hosting tournaments, because everyone's a better chef than I am. Everyone is. They all know. And they are definitely using the most of their turn timers, and there's nothing wrong with that. All right, the Poison Baxcalibur. Thermal Exchange is going to activate, and Scale Shot is going to bring down the Chi-Yu and then lower the defense, raise the speed. Oh, and Trick Room on the Farigiraf as the Iron Hands comes out. Very clever by Rainmaker. Who am I playing emoji Simon Says with? I do not know. I do not know. Eiffel Tower is going to protect the Psychic, but Hot Cheeto Girl eats a fake out, is unable to do much. How to Breathe is on a bit of the back foot here with Baxcalibur and Ogre Pawn, both very fast Pokemon, but under Trick Room. Kind of a sticky situation here. We'll see if he has anything. See if How to Breathe has any plans here for how to get themselves out of this situation. Follow Me Psychic, okay. Wild Charge. Unfortunately, Eiffel Tower is going to go down there, leaving How to Breathe with just a single Pokemon. But How to Breathe sees the writing on the wall and opts to forfeit that game. So game number 2 will be up in just a moment. Rainmaker takes the first one. Let's hop over to the standings real quick. See if any other games have been reported. Kamikaze Kid is up 1 over Corrupted 1. Yeetweets. And that is the only scoring that we have. J-Dog clutching that bye, gonna come in for round 5 here in just a moment. Oh, excuse me. And then, all right, let's go. I am on the incorrect tab. Here we go. All right, game number 2. How to Breathe. Rainmaker. Rainmaker opting for that same very flexible lead of Chi-Yu Farigiraf. And then Hot Cheeto Girl and Baxcalibur, the Eiffel Tower. Let's see How to Breathe. How they're going to adjust here. Trick Room is something that How to Breathe cannot ignore. Ogerpon's gonna dodge that heat wave. Eiffel Tower 3. Oh, and the berry is gonna help it survive the hit. Ooh, a double into the Farigiraf. All right. How to Breathe decided that. Ooh, Spiky Shield. Cheeto. How to Breathe decided that getting Trick Ruined was not something that they wanted to experience a second time. So doubling up did get the job done. So How to Breathe is going to start off a bit ahead. A bit ahead. Now, the real question on everyone's mind, how fast is +1? Oh, no, Baxcalibur is actually going to go back so that Frogger, amazing name, can take the Flash Fire boost. And Hot Cheeto Girl sacrificing herself in order to take out the Chi-Yu. Very good switch for How to Breathe. How to Breathe up 3-2 on the Pokemon count. However, Rainmaker does have Urshifu Rapid Strike. And if there's anything that can just deal tons of damage and make you sad, it is indeed Urshifu Rapid Strike. So let's see if Rainmaker is going to turn this 1-0 into a 2-0. Ooh, Detect. Grass Terra. Fake Out. Heat Wave, and then Iron Hands is going to Drain Punch. Fortunately for How to Breathe, Frogger did swap to the Grass type. Is going to serve How to Breathe very, very well here. There's just the two Pokemon left. There's Water types. There's Fighting types. There's a Steel move. Like, this Grass Terra on the Heatran is a very good Terra for How to Breathe. Something in my note. There we go. All right, Surging Strikes. Even with the Water Terra, Iron Hands is able to weather that somewhat, and boy, that Heat Wave does a ton of damage. And the Wild Charge combined with the Heat Wave is going to be enough to pick up the Urshifu. All right. Yep. We have Baxcalibur and Frogger. We're going to take out Rainmaker's last couple Pokemon. Some good adjustments there. Some good adjustments there from How to Breathe. It looked pretty dire game one, but brought it back somewhat convincingly for the second game. So let's go. Let's get the match score updated here. How to Breathe, Rainmaker 1-1. Let's check in on our other players briefly. Swamp is up 1-0 over Zoich. Yan and Eliki are playing. Blizz and Ross Rhythm, Kamikaze Kid and Yeet are going to game 3. And speaking of game 3, we've got How to Breathe versus Rainmaker. Hasn't quite started yet, but here we go. Selecting their Pokemon carefully. Bum ba-dum bum ba-dum. I'm gonna jam to my music. And they are off. Iron Hands, Baxcalibur, and a lead from Rainmaker that we haven't seen yet. Quark Drive on the Iron Bundle is going to activate here. A different kind of pressure. A different kind of pressure. Rainmaker decided that getting doubled was not what they wanted. So now we have an Iron Bundle. With a Ghost Terra as well. Bauer Dad got any jokes? This morning, my daughter asked Bauer Mom why the cookie went to the hospital. And she said because it was burnt.
To the ambulance.
To the ambulance. Sorry, the ambulance, because it was burnt. This is my 4-year-old. She came up with this by herself. It was brilliant. It was brilliant. Chi-Yu packing some overheat. Chi-Yu packing some overheat. Edom Claw going into the Quark Drive, or sorry, going into Iron Bundle, but actually becoming Iron Hands instead. So there's lots of pivoting going. Oh, double switch. Oh my gosh, 3 out of the 4 Pokemon switched. Unfortunately, Eiffel Tower is going to feel that just a little bit, walking right into the Drain Punch. Pokemon count still completely 4-4, so it is definitely still anybody's game. A very neat start to a game 3. All right, Titanic, Bauer, did I got any jokes? I have a time travel joke for you, but you didn't like it. You're thinking carefully about this one. Flying Terra on the Landers, and ooh, Urshifu going down immediately. Holy moly. Just absolutely folded. How to Breathe coming out swinging on this one, but recouping some of that loss here with a Drain Punch, bringing the Pokemon count 3-3. 3-3. All right, we see the return in the Iron Bundle, but at the same time, we have Iron Hands coming out, so we don't know where this Fake Out is going to go. Now, Fake Out is risky because Rainmaker's Iron Bundle has Encore, and so if you Fake Out, then just make you do it again. Time to see. Heat Train coming in. Goes for the Drain Punch into the other Iron Hand. Ooh! A swapping of Drain Punches and Iron Bundle protects, but unfortunately no attacks go into it. Heat Train gets in. So, still somewhat of a precarious situation for How to Breathe. Iron Bundle putting on a lot of pressure just by being here. Oh, well, okay, hold on. It actually doesn't have a water move. It has Freeze Dry and Icy Wind, so maybe not as precarious as I had once pictured. The Freeze Dry going into the Iron Hands, and gosh, that Heat Wave absolutely packing a punch, but Iron Hands, even at -1, is going to be able to do a respectable amount of damage into the Heat Train. Landers coming back out. These are How to Breathe's last 2 Pokemon, this Flying Terra Landers, and then the Heat Train. Now, Iron Hands is now -2, so that is going to be of a great assistance to making sure How to Breathe is able to stay in this game. Now, the Landorus is Choice Scarf, so that's another very important detail for perhaps navigating around the this Iron Bundle here. Chi-Yu coming back, refresh some of that attack drop. Iron Bundle is going to go down. How to Breathe opting to lock into the Stomping Tantrum, which is going to be super effective against the Iron Hands. And that's probably what you want. However, we're locked into this, and Iron Hands will be able to get a Fake Out in. So we'll see how Frog Champ, how the players decide to deal with this, because it looks, yeah, the Fake Out into the Iron Hands and the Dark Pulse. Ooh, the heat wave doing just enough. It looks like How to Breathe is indeed going to wrap this up after losing that first game. Diablo Frog is so tough. Congratulations to How to Breathe for winning round 4. Winning round 4. Let's go back in to our standings and see how everyone is doing. Eliki defeats Yan Okan 2-0. Holy moly. And then Swamp defeated Zoich going up to 3-1. Blizz defeats Rasa Rhythm. How to Breathe wins. Yeet defeats Kamikaze Kid. Chocopow defeats Alpha Storm. And J-Dog getting the bye. And that is everyone. That means it is time to go in and start the next rounds. And rounds. Hold on. Does anyone... Okay. Oh, we're not gonna do that yet. I want to check and make sure because I think Alpha Storm. All right. Alpha Storm is going to go ahead and drop, and as soon as I get confirmation that that has happened, I'm going to go ahead and start round 5. Oh, there we go. Looks like Alpha Storm has dropped the dashboard. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, go back over here. How to Breathe Fire. Alright, we're gonna refresh the standings here. This is the final round of Swiss. Eliki versus Blizz, Swamp, Yanokan, Rainmaker, Chocopow, How to Breathe Zoich. Corrupted Ross, Kamikaze Kid, and J-Dog. So, here's the thing. If Blizz defeats Eliki, there will be 3 people who will be 4-1. And there will be a 3-2 that makes it. If Eliki defeats Blizz, Eliki will be 5-0, and holy moly. There will be exactly a 5-0, a 4-1, and 2 3-2s will make it. So, at least 1 3-2 will cut. And Kamikaze Kid has donated a game room. J-Dog, Counter Grouse. We have Swamp. I'm also gonna pull this up. Yanokan versus Swamp. Okay, I think that's the one we're gonna feature. We've already seen. Hold on. Kamikaze Kid playing J-Dog, but Swamp. And honestly, we will probably see both of them in cut. Maybe. No, I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna do Yan and Swamp. Because that means we could also cover the other side of cut. Don't mind me, just trying to figure out what game. Just trying to figure out what game. So let's get back to the solo casting here. Yep, Yanocan versus Swamp. Let me get this going. All right. Yan versus Swamp. Got... So this is a win and in. Not the Dozo versus Annihilate. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. All right, it looks like we are already a little bit underway. One turn is gone. Tyranitar has already used its Terra type. There was an Intimidate that happened, evidently. Iron Hands is down. So that is something. Woo! There is already so much going on in this game. Dozo is the final boss of Limitless. It's true. Tim says, Yan running a Reg B team. Oh my gosh, he is. That's... Oh no, yes, he is Chiyu. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Dozo is the final boss of Limitless. This is so funny. It's good because then if we're waiting on this to happen, we can cut over to J-Dog and Kamikaze Kid. But Pokemon count 4-3 in favor of Swamp. Arcanine Hisui coming back in order to lay down and intimidate. Oops, Citrus Berry. Dozo does not want to be... Wants to keep his item, wants to keep those leftovers. And boy howdy. We got it. We got here. All right. Rillaboom coming back in, and we're swapping in for Tatsugiri. Doot doot doot. Oop. And the Terra Dragon on the Dondozo, and order up. Dondozo is going to lose the leftovers. So can't just protect continuously. So Bower Mom will be pleased. All right, Iron Bundle swapping in. All right, Arcanine coming in. Takes advantage of the turn to substitute. Grassy terrain helping Dondozo recover. This looks like a very uphill battle for Swamp, but notably hasn't lost any Pokemon just yet. Side of the field getting a little bit beat up. Ooh, the freeze dry burn, very potent. Does not do a lot to Iron Bundle, notably. This may be what Swamp needs to do in order to bring it home. Topple the giant fish man. Pokemon count 3-3. Freeze Dry does some damage. Order Up going into the Tyranitar. Which stat did that raise? It raised attack, right? Yeah, attack rose. Do you think Dozo bait smells horrible? I don't know. Bower Mama says yes. It does smell horrible. Grassy terrain doing a good job here of counteracting some of that poison on Swamp's side. That's odd. T-Tar was going to drop to the blender at the end of the turn. Oh no. Ooh, Dondozo does fall. Tatsugiri pops up, says, hey, what's up, guys? I'm here now. Pokemon count 2-2. Swamp did a pretty good job of playing around the Dondozo, but unfortunately has two Pokemon that are extremely injured and both poisoned. So Swamp definitely has an uphill battle ahead of them in this game 1. Spiky Shield Protect. Oh. Rillaboom with a fake out, but kind of saw the writing on the wall there. And alas, a lone Iron Bundle against Tatsugiri and Glamora. And that'll be game 1 for Yan Okan. And while we're waiting for game 2 to begin, I'm going to make a couple of Discord announcements. Alright, back in. Yeah, Michael in chat. Catfish bait smells heinous.
Yep.
It is insane to me. It's very insane to me. Yup. Alright, Glamora and Iron Hands. New Arcanine. Going right away for the Water Terra, but unfortunately misses the burn on Iron Hands. Really unfortunate for Swamp. That burn would have been oh so important. Would have been oh so important, but alas. Not gonna get it. Glamora already setting up poison because that's what it does. That is exactly what it does. Rock Slide. Her Gym Citrus Berry. Wood Hammer doing a lot of damage. And the Wild Charge picking up the Arcanine. This looks like that was a trade slightly in favor of Yan. But Iron Hands is almost down and out. So I don't know what Yan is going to do on this next turn, what Swamp is going to do. Wants to prioritize taking out the Iron Hands or maybe saving it for another fake out later. We will see momentarily. Let's pop over to the tour standings just real quick. Eliki defeats Blizz. So there will be 2 people who are 3-2 that make it. Grassy Glide into Annihilate? Oh, for Rage Fist power. For Rage Fist power. Very interesting. Alright, we have Iron Bundle and Annihilate versus Glamora, Dondozo, and presumably Tatsugiri. Presumably Tatsugiri in the back. Probably just smells like dragon sushi, to be honest. That would be cool. I think Dozo would like that. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da. Yep, Tatsugiri coming in. Beep-beep-beep. Don't stop believing. Oh, but the freeze dry was going for the Tatsugiri slot. Oh, and the drain punch. Ouch. Unfortunately, 2 missed attacks. It looks like Swamp is in deep trouble, but nothing a little crit action won't fix. If Iron Bundle could just get a critical hit against... Oh, oops. That is not gonna happen. That is not gonna happen. Looks like Swamp, yes, Swamp is going to go ahead and concede this set. So Yan O'Can gonna win, guaranteeing his spot in the top cut. Congratulations to him. We're gonna hop back over to J-Dog and Chaotic Rouse, Kamikaze Kid, who are on their third game of the set. This will be the third game, and before this starts, we're gonna go back over to the standings here. So Eliki guaranteed top cut 5-0. Yan defeats Swamp, also gonna be top cut. So Blizz could cut, Swamp could cut, Choco Pow can still make it, and the winner of Zoich and How to Breathe can still make it. Yeet could still make it. There's a lot of chance here. There's a lot. All right. Sableye and Polio. I love this team from Kamikaze Kid. It's very fun. Yep. All right, back to Armor Rouge, and I realize that I am not. Okay, there we go. All right, there's a swap, there's a fake out, and there's a protect. A turn of pivots. A turn of pivots. Yeet says, I don't think my resistance is good enough. It might not be, but Limitless does weird stuff. Like, I'm just, you know. I'm gonna apologize in advance if Limitless doesn't do the thing that we think it should, but that's just how it works. So the thing is, when I put together the point payout charts for season 2 of the Academy play, I designed it such that people might get lucky and get into cut, but there wouldn't be like one person who gets out of cut with a similar record. I tried to design it that way. But then I found out that people play these tours and they go 0-2 and then they drop, and then that just kind of messes it up anyway. So I think for the next go around, I'm just gonna do a more standard, just a more standard round and cut count. Like, I think with 13 people, it should be like 4 rounds, top 4. But we're here to get some practice. We're here to get some practice. J-Dog up, J-Dog with extra boost, +4 on the King Gambit. I was not paying attention. I don't know how that happened, but there we go. There we go. Yep. Also, congratulations to Swamp for 3-2. Very cool. Ooh. King Gambit goes down, unfortunately. Unable to make use of that huge attack value. Pokemon count 3-3. Still anybody's game here. We know that Chaotic Rouse has Armor Rouge also in the back, so that Armadillo combo, nothing to sneeze at. Nothing to sneeze at. I don't think we've seen J-Dog's 4th Pokemon just yet. I don't think we've seen it just yet. Oh, Armadillo, there we go. Ooh, but Ivy Cudgel catches Armadillo on the switch in. Oh, man. Really good hit by J-Dog. Very unfortunate for Kamikaze Kid. Now has to make it happen with just Empoleon and Indeedee. Unfortunately, that Psychic Seed raising the special defense doing not much. Not much in order to make things better. Going for broke into the Empoleon, but the Horn Leech is unfortunately just going to wrap it up before it can do anything. Oh, and J-Dog's actually just going to win it real quick. J-Dog's actually just going to win it real quick right there. So, condolences for Kamikaze Kid. Fought hard. But congratulations to J-Dog for winning it. Let's hop over to the tour standings here. Right now we have Eliki. This is Kahlua. I found this out like 5 minutes ago. Kahlua is 5-0. Yan is 4-1. They are guaranteed to be in cut. And then we have Blizz, Swamp, Chocopow, Yeet, and then the winner of Zoich and How to Breathe could potentially also be in. It would not be the first time that I didn't know who was in my tournament. I'm sorry. I do my best. I do my best. Oh, man. All right, oh. How to Breathe takes it over Zoich. So now, who invited Kai the Hitchhiker? Might have Stinky Monkey in top 4. So, it's time to go over and finalize the top 4 bracket on my end. Gonna take, let's see, we're gonna end around here. Gonna set up the next phase, confirm actions, and start the bracket. Start the bracket there, yes. And we have in Top Cut Chocopow and Swamp. Chocopow and Swamp. Congratulations. Congratulations. I don't know if that is because I'm in streamer mode. All right, let me notify our players. All right, you can play. All right, I'm gonna post in the Discord. Make sure they have the. Yep, it was an exciting cut opportunity. Exciting cut opportunity. So here's the bracket. Ross is the highest 2-3. Let's go. Congratulations, Ross. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for playing. Obviously, stay here, hang out, see how top 4 goes. We have Eliki, which is Kahlua versus Chocopow. And then we have Yan Okan versus Swamp. If we get Kahlua's match, I'm going to feature that one because we haven't seen either of them play yet. But we've seen Yan Okan and Swamp both. Everyone's like, no Dondozo, please. All right. Players. Swamp's his first pat, and I've faced 3 2-2-2 Dozos so far. Listen, I don't even think I've had 3 2-2-2 Dozos combined in the rest of the pats. Like, I don't know what happened tonight that everyone just, like, took their moral compass and threw it out the window. They're like, no, this is okay. Dondozo is the life for me. Ross says, I did learn my team was not built for 2-2-2 Dozo tonight, which is good. It's good. Good. This is for learning. This is for learning. I've always written these and advertised these as practice tours. Like I've never had prizing. I've never done any of that. Just let's get together. Like I have a point system for an invitational, so the best of the best can face off at the end. But I mean, overall, like we're here to scrap. We're here to get better, practice our Pokemon. So if you are learning about your team, that is a win. Absolutely a win. Don Nozo. Don Nozo. I'm going here. All right. Okay. And then Lua has given me the first game of his set. Oh, I can get the whole thing here. Cool. Conklebonk. That's funny. Kahlua named himself Conklebonk. Oh, that is super funny. Okay, hold on. We need to get over to the game though. Okay. All right. Conklebonk is Kahlua. Yeah, Chocopow. Yeah, Chocopow is OTAP. Okay. Sorry, they're tripping me up. Everyone's tripping me up with their names. I blame all of you for this. All right, top 4. Let me. Whee! Versus. All right. There is so much going on behind this right now. All right. Ooh, the sucker punch, the heat wave. Oh, the miss. Ooh, the burn on the Chimpao though. The burn on the Chimpao. An outrage going into the non-protected target. Very lucky dog. Very lucky dog here. Yeah, Chocopow. Did I spell their name right? Yes. All right. Good. Good. All right. Order up. Oh, the critical hit into Dragonite. Don Bozo. Big Don Bozo. Kahlua has betrayed Psy Spam. Rudy Gaming. Yeet. Guaranteed for the invitational. Yes, Yeet. I'm pretty sure you are very well locked. Gil, how are you doing tonight? Great to see you. Great to see you. Conklebonk here trying to start the... Oh my gosh, that does so much damage. Woo! Absolutely slain. Able to stop Chocopow's Dondozo with a giant grassy terrain Chimpao Terra Grass Woodhammer. Absolutely nuts. Chimpao with the sucker punch in the close combat. That is going to be enough for Kahlua to take the first game. Very explosive fashion. Very explosive fashion. Gil says, good, just taking a little break from work. Glad to be able to stop in. Gil, it's always just so good to see you. Always so good to see you. I know that your work schedule no longer allows you to participate in these, but you are still loved. Kahlua is cracked. Did you see the local that Kahlua went to? Oh gosh, I wish off the top of my head. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up right now because Kalua's built different. He just, oh gosh, hold on. It's not, I need it on my phone. Yeah, Ross, one of the most stacked locals in the country, honestly. It was really dumb. I'm gonna look it up because I don't want to. Yeah, beat Justin Tang and Brian Hume. Yeah. Yep. And humble. Like, he never, ever brags about the people he beats. I have to, like, ask him for his placements. I have to ask him how good he's doing. But it's just... Yeah, very, very skilled, but never too proud of himself. All right. On to game 2, and it looks like the Pokemon count is 4-4, and Kahlua immediately going for that grass. Ooh, switches in for the Protect on Dozo. Extremely missed the first part here. So I was busy trying to figure out who Kahlua beat before. But it looks like a lot of pressure right now coming in against Chocopal's Dondozo. Ooh, Urshifu actually going in for the U-turn. Very interesting. Dropping the Dondozo very cleanly. Looking like Kahlua is in a really good position for this set, but we will see because Chocopal now has Fluttermane, who we did not see in the first game, I believe. Sucker Punch, and the Tatsugiri just dropping. Fluttermane did not need to fake out. But now, if anything can do it, it's Flutterfish. Chocopal has got Flutterfish and tries to protect. Doesn't work, and Grassy Glide evidently still does. Infinity billion damage. Infinity billion damage. And it looks like Kahlua is just going to continue to be on an absolute tear. And is going to defeat Chocopal. Chocopal, congratulations on your top 4 run. Kahlua, congrats on making it to the finals. Ross says, man, if I can learn how to play Chimpao, the pairing with Terragrass Boom is nasty. It really is. 11 million HPs. Exactly. Exactly. Woo-wee! Alright, that is going to be it. So Kahlua advances to the finals, and we have Yan Okan versus Swamp. I'm gonna see everything is going. Let's see. Boo-doo-doo. I wish I remember their names, because we might just be waiting on. Let's see, there's 57. We're not sure yet. We're not sure yet. All right. While we're here, we don't have the other match, but while we're here, I want to go back and I want to see what that first couple of turns was like, cuz we missed it. Because we missed it. And oh, okay, it's because Chocopal actually led Dondozo. Oh, and the Earthquake. Oh, okay, so he swapped into Earthquake, and then Terra grass, I presume? Oh, okay, just with the fake out. Oh gosh, and the icicle crash. Yeah, Kahlua just had really good raids, or reads. Yeah, Kahlua just had a really good plan for this. And then can't protect, so... Oh, and the flinch, oof. And this is I think where we came in, because then Dondozo gets to protect again. Yeah, that's where we came in. Raids Shadow Legends. That's right, Ross. That's correct. That is correct. All right, we saw that. We'll go back to the tour standings. We have Yan and Swamp. We have Yan and Swamp, and we don't know. We don't know who's gonna win. Not sure. All right. While we're waiting for the results of Yanocan and Swamp I am going to take another quick bathroom break because this giant horchata is just going right through me. Enjoy the tunes. We'll be back in just a moment. Kill, I'm so glad you were able to tune in. So glad. Oh. It looks like Yan has defeated Swamp 2-0. All right. I saw. You guys are here. All right. It looks like Yan defeated Swamp. So. Alrighty. Kahlua in Discord saying back-to-back Dozo is crazy. Oh my goodness. Michael says, Bauer Dad, you ever steal your kids' candy? No. I do. I do eat their food a lot. Like when they're done with it. Sometimes when they're not done with it. Sometimes I get in trouble for that. But like they'll have lunch or they'll have dinner. And then they'll like be done. They'll be like, oh, I'm full or whatever. And they'll go play or something. And I'll like pick at their plate sometimes if I go by. Or like after they go to bed, like I'll go to the dinner table and I'll just eat whatever's left. I'm basically a gremlin. Yeet says Dozo has made it to finals in 2 PAHTs in a row. Coincidence? I think not. Oh my gosh. Swampin Discord is showing the top round 5 lost to Yanocan, top 4 lost to Yanocan. Oh my goodness. That is so tragic. Michael says, I nicked a Fun Dip out of my son's candy stash. It's top tier. Fun Dip is so good. Like, I know it's just sugar. It's so good, though. We call that batting cleanup, yeah. Like, I call it taxing. Call it taxing. So. Yan is taking his dog out. Ready to take the parent tax next Tuesday. Oh, yeah. It's true. Halloween, baby. Oh, during Halloween, I steal tons of candy. Look, you are the kid, though. Amazing. Tim over here updating lab balance, the best thing ever. Doot. Oh, all right, looks like we are about ready. Let me make sure we got this on the screen correctly. Alrighty. It is time. Grand finals. All right, I'm going to turn this around to match the names that we have. Okay. It is in the lower left corner, Conkelbonk, Kahlua, who has been absolutely on a rampage, and then Yanocan, who secured his position in the top cut with a 4-1 record. Swamp says Dozo was the real Halloween trick. Heat says, I'm at that phase where I don't like dressing up or trick-or-treating. That's fine. That is, yeah. I really like trick-or-treating with my kids because they really enjoy it, and I like seeing them just get the candy and be excited about it, but oh man, trick-or-treating is rough. All right, Kahlua leading with Chienpao Dragonite and Dozo Fluttermane. As you never know with these Dondozo players when that Tatsugiri is coming in or what is going to happen. Most notably, Yan's Dondozo is Dragon Terra, so Dragonite Chienpao here, a really, really good just pressure option. Really good pressure option. We'll see how we go. Ooh, Dragonite taking a Dazzling Gleam. Ooh. Aerial Ace does not knock out. Sorry, I thought I heard something. Does not knock out the Fluttermane, and all the Pokemon are going to live to see another day. Dragonite and Fluttermane both taking huge hits, but still surviving. Now, This aerial ace is Choice Banded. So Dragonite is going to have to do it again, but no, he's going to swap for the Rillaboom. Sucker Punch fails into the Dondozo. And Dondozo gets a clean order up against the Chien-Pao. Now, Kahlua has historically, I think, kind of figured out his way to handle Dondozo, but we'll see how well it goes here. Here's the Terra Grass Protect on the Dozo. So, I would expect that he goes for basically that. Ooh, Chien-Pao blocking the order up, very crucial, and unfortunately the Wood Hammer, even on the grassy terrain and everything, just not dealing a lot of damage at all. The Icicle Crash, ooh, is gonna score the flinch, giving Urshifu that opportunity to switch in. Really, really fortunate for Kahlua here. Try and position himself a little bit better because now the Dondozo is unable to protect, and it will be at the mercy of this Chien-Pao, who is built very, very quick, very fast character. So let's see how Yan is going to approach this next turn. Pokemon count still 4-4, which is really noteworthy and very interesting for 6 turns in. Surging Strikes is going to come through and deal some damage. It's going to deal some damage. Oh, and Icicle Crash is actually going to pick it up. Dondozo goes down. Yanokan, unfortunately, losing arguably his most important Pokemon first, but by all means, not over just yet. We got Dozo down, Dozo down. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-da. Who's swapping in for the Fluttermane with absolutely no health? Boop. Gets booped. Ooh, and the Draco Meteor into Urshifu. Pretty good. Michael says, the king is dead. Alright, looks like a pretty sticky endgame for Yanokan here. Wondering if he's... if there's something he's thinking of that might give him a leg in. Oh, the Heat Wave is going to wrap it up, and all of a sudden, Yan is back in this. There is a banded Extreme Speed. Banded Extreme Speed is going to be enough. Tactigear with the Draco Meteor. Actually, it's just going to get dodged. Very sad. Very, very sad for Yan. I think if it connects, I think Rillaboom possibly still wins there, but hate to see that for Yanokan. But let's go to the match score. Kahlua is up Kahlua one game away from winning PAHT 19. Switch this. Good. Now we'll see what Yanokan is possibly thinking for game number 2 here. Iron Hands Dondozo, another pretty threatening lead here. Chien-Pao on behalf of Kahlua here, just doing tons and tons of work. Just I think every single match that we've watched of Kahlua's. Fake out, all right. The mutual fake outs. All right. Taser fishing is illegal, I'm pretty sure. True. All right, and Yanokan is going for it. Pulls the trigger on the Dondozo switch. Grass Terra, Dragon Terra, Good swap. Ooh, it actually misses the Tatsugiri. And then the Wood Hammer. Oh, they both went for the Tatsugiri. Very fortunate turn for Yanokan here, picking a great time to swap in Tatsugiri, and especially with Chimpao down a little bit of health, maybe he has an opportunity to get rid of it. Chimpao still dealing just kind of a crazy amount of damage. But now the opportunity to flinch and the weak hits are now out of the picture for Kahlua to be able to inflict on that Dondozo. But unfortunately, Dondozo can't just protect right now because the Urshifu is still going to be able to get in there. I think Grassy Glide Surging Strikes, yeah, does not pick this up. Dondozo is going to be able to get in with another move, and we'll see what it is. Ooh, Order Up is just going to take it out, and it looks like Dondozo is actually just going to go ahead and run away with this game, but we do have Banded Extreme Speed Dragonite here, which is exactly what Kahlua is going to pick. I think this very next turn is going to be critical because if, Grassy Glide no longer with the priority, so if Extreme Speed can do enough, and it actually absolutely cannot, Dondozo able to completely run away with this after shutting down the Chimpao. Not anything Kahlua can do here. So after a victory in game 1 for Kahlua, Yan able to get the Dondozo to stick and just tear through Kahlua's team. So it's very this is exciting. This is exciting. We're down to the final game of the final set. Kahlua and Yanokan, two players who I really like. It's cool. I like all of my community, but I know and have a little bit more history with Yanokan and Kahlua, so it's cool to see these two squaring off against one another in the grand finals. Let's go back here. All right. Let's see. All right. And the game is on. Kahlua versus Yanokan got the same. No. Was it Chimpao Rillaboom last time? I think it was. Got the same leads as with game number 2. And here we go. This could be it. Immediately going for the Farigiraf. Oh my goodness! Kahlua goes for the Wood Hammer straight in. Oh. Wow. What a turn 1. Yanokan is immediately in such a tough spot. Amazing switch up by Kahlua. Can Yan do anything to bring it back now? Obviously, Iron Hands and Chi Yu, both very, very capable Pokemon. So let's see where it goes. Yan, no doubt, taking some time to compose himself, see what is going on. The Heat Wave is going to miss the Farigiraf, but is actually going to take out the Rillaboom. So, oh goodness. Iron Hands may go down, yes, to that Wild Charge. So it is just Chi Yu and something again. Oh, an Urshifu Rapid Strike. It's looking so tough for Yan right now after losing Dondozo immediately. We're just going to have to see if Yan has any last tricks up his sleeve. Another Heat Wave miss, which is kind of a bummer for Yan here. Oh, and Chi Yu is gonna go down. Draco Meteor will take out the Urshifu, but I think at this point it is all but over. Especially considering the last Pokemon here is Chimpao, and it looks like Kahlua made a very, very bold turn one play that ended up taking the whole thing. Congratulations. Oops. Yeah, 2 is right. Congratulations to Kahlua for being your winner of PAHT 19. Oh, this is the wrong... I'm in the wrong place. Right on. Chatting with Discord here in a moment. That is it. We're about to see it locked in on the standings here. Lua is the winner of PAHT 19. In the coming days, I'll be tallying the standings for the leaderboards to who's going to participate in the 16-person invitational. I have my ending slide here. PAHT 19 is actually what you just watched. That is not what is coming up next. There's not going to be a stream next Thursday. I'm done with the Thursday streams. I do plan on broadcasting the championship tournament whenever that is, but the weekly shenanigans are done. The weekly shenanigans are indeed over. I appreciate y'all tuning in so much. I love hosting these. There's more where this came from. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening, rest of their week, weekend, what have you. Once again, congratulations to Kahlua for taking it all in such a manner, and I will see you fine folks next time.